Kedu aha m bụ Ngozi, ahụ m onye Owerri. To me, being Igbo is a way of life. It comes out more than I think in the way I reason, in the way I cook, in the way I dance, in the way I relate towards other people, and it is very close and dear to my heart, my roots. It's who I am. My childhood in the UK was very full of family. Always at my cousin's house, always having cousins around. Like it was me and my mum in my immediate home, but it was never just me and my mum. So growing up and knowing that, and then later realizing that I have sisters back home, that there was a distant part of myself that I was missing, but I never really knew I was missing in the first place. My mum is very, typical Igbo woman, but she's very British to an extent. My dad is a chief. He goes to all of the end of year parties, so my youngest memories would be me being the first person to go to the masquerade, and of course he dances in front of the masquerade, so I have to be the first to go and spray him with money. So my earliest memories with my dad are very deep rooted in culture and our tradition. Yeah, the relationship with my dad is it could be better, of course. I'm closest to my mum than I am to my dad, but yeah, my relationship with my dad is okay. It's not the best, but it's not diabolically terrible either. So I have a thing called albinism, which is basically a skin, hair and eye condition, which it's in relation to the pigment in your skin. Now melanin, as we now know, is the thing that makes the darkest people dark, and then the lighter ones lighter. So growing up with albinism and knowing that I am black and I am African, and seeing that I'm visibly different to the rest of my family was very difficult. Earlier on, when I was much younger, I'd say like primary school, I had no real understanding of it. I knew that everyone was different to me, but it wasn't something I bothered about. They still loved me, they treated me the same, so it was just like, I'm just like, that's it. Until I went to primary school, very early on in primary school, and someone said to me, oh, where are you from? Because I was the new kid. So where are you from? And I said, oh, I'm Nigerian. And they said, full Nigerian? I was like, yeah. They're like, you can't be Nigerian. I'm like, yes I am. But I didn't live with my dad, and at that point my dad wasn't around much. So their explanation for everything being that I have very light brown hair, my hair is practically golden, their explanation was that I was mixed race. And they said, oh no, your dad must be like white, or maybe your dad is mixed with something and that's why you're light and you have gold hair. And I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't know that I had albinism. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was called. I didn't know what it meant. I just thought that, okay, well, I must just be really light. And I could say it got progressively worse before it got better. Kids are mean. Kids are very mean. I didn't feel like I belonged anywhere. And being that once I had figured out in secondary school that, okay, I have albinism, I didn't feel like, okay, here are the other people that have albinism, but I don't look like them. They don't look like me, but I don't look like a black person. And then I'm not white, so, I didn't feel like I fit anywhere. And likewise, I'd say the black community also looked at me like, you're not one of us, you don't look like one of us. And then the white community were like, well, no, you're a bit too ethnic for us. So I was too white for the black kids and too black for the white kids. So I was kind of just always in the middle, trying to prove myself. In regards to like African men and a lot of the stereotypes we hear, I really wish I could say no, it's not true. I've been around a lot of Yoruba men. It's only Yoruba men that I know that will be in a club and they will tell the photographer to snap them with another girl, but don't tag them on Facebook. And then when you ask the photographer why, the photographer's like, because he's married with 3 kids and I went to his wedding and I know his wife. It's only Yoruba men that would do that. But yeah, in terms of like the whole men are trash thing, I don't agree with it. And there's many reasons why I don't. I think it's foolish for us to generalize, because that would imply that you know every single man, and honey, I'm sure you don't. You'll never be complete looking at a guy or a girl or money or cars or clothes or anything like that to make you feel, or to make you feel whole, to make you feel accepted. It will never be enough, ever.